that we have designed. Third question about customer relationship and how to deal with the internet. And what do you mean that how much of your resource should be put towards customer relationship maintenance?
I think a good services will rather than any other services that we're going to provide. Their satisfaction is our main thing.
Okay. And what about, say, how would you the major segment of fashion industry?
So everyone has a different fashion sense. Like mine is different, his is different, and maybe you have a different. So we will give you the option. So what you want to wear, you can design, you can design your pre-customized clothes. You can get the new clothes from our app. It's all open for that. Because everyone has a different fashion sense, and you cannot tell about someone else's fashion sense.
Like in Lenskart, you see that they give you an option that whether you to try. If you can click your pick, you can see what kind of frame suits your face, and then you can order it. So have you incurred something like that in your app as well?
Currently not. We are not looking forward to that as well, because people get an idea by looking at the images of that. So doing that, we have to acquire more employment, more people, and we have to put more revenue into the startup. And currently, we are not having that much capital in our mind, so we cannot put those things all to it.
So once again, what kind of capital you are looking forward to it?
I guess initially we need some capital soon, and rest of the things we get from the MSME Act.
Okay, so have you estimated the figure out of it? You said 40 lakhs, something like that?
44 lakhs.
44 lakhs, right? Okay, and that is for the as a bootstrap funding. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Shimon?
The idea is very good, but with having so many other competitors, why should I choose detailer? What is your, why should I? Just answer me that.
So our app is not just a clothes selling app. It gives you the option to customize your clothes, fit into your size or whatever you want. Like suppose my size is 33. I won't fit in like 31 to 32. I exactly need just my size, that is 33. I won't get it on Amazon, Flipkart, because I have searched it, and you can get it from our app.
So in a nutshell, you are an application where I can find out clothing of my choice with my size. So I need to give you my size. I need to first measure my size.
We have also have that option as well. We have also presented that over there. That is in our services. It is measured that you can invite a person who will come to your home, take your whole measurement, tell you the estimated date at what time you can get your clothes back.
Okay, so you are sending someone at home and then you are taking the measurements.
Initially a bit metro cities, then we'll expand more and we'll gather pan India.
Ideas don't come fully formed. They only become clearer as you work on them. You just have to get started. We would like to call upon the stage team Merchant Matrix to present their ideas. All the best, team.
Good morning everyone. We are from MNTPYC. Here we are going to present a topic on sustainable business ideas.
This plastic requires 500 to 1000 years to degrade. Why cloth bags? Cloth is a material which is reusable and eco-friendly. We can reduce plastic pollution by using our cloth bags.
For this problem, we came up with the solution of our Indian heritage fabric, the patola, the heritage fabric. We are committed to sustainability. Our aim is to replacement of conventional products from eco-friendly ones.
The product that we produce is produced from the Indian heritage textile, kalamkari, ikar, bandhani and patola. The fabric type we use is khadi, and the type of products we make is backpack, cross-body shoulder bags, etc.
So we have also seen the market, global market analysis, which tells us that year by year, the demand for cloth bags are increasing as people are now more focused on sustainable development. So this is the research methodology. We have conducted various surveys and interviews from the Generation Z, so that the Generation Z can connect to the Indian heritage culture. We have also done internet connectivity through our websites and Instagram page. And this is the result of research analysis conducted by us. So by this you can see that the age group from 12 to 18 years are now focused on sustainable development. You can see at various times which have purchased our clothes bags. Yes. Last one. Sustainable development continuously seeks to achieve social and economic progress on the ways which will not exhaust the earth's finite natural resources. Thus, we must all develop the ways so that our future generation should get a healthier and cleaner planet. Thank you.
Okay, so it's all about getting rid of plastic. That is addressing one of the biggest problems that the world is facing right now. But again, the thing is that currently you frequently see these bags being sold at Big Bazaar, which is now Reliance Smart Bazaar, and other such hypermarkets as well. So it is already there. So what innovation you exactly are thinking, what exact change you are thinking about, because such alternatives are now already existing in the market.
So our main idea was like to present like fashionable bag or like easy tote bag and stuff. Sir, our main idea was to present like fashionable bags and customizable bags to like teens and like youth.
Okay, okay. So you say that it's customizable bag and it can be addressed, but have you done, because you have shown that there's a proper market research which has actually you have shown that you have interviewed certain clients and surveys there. But do you think it becomes much more customer friendly, because such sort of bags already, if you go to the hypermarkets like Spencer's or the Smart Bazaar that the Reliance has come up with, they already have different sizes, number one. They are using reusable clothes, right? They are using those fabrics which are not that heavy and strong as well. So what technological change, number one, or quality change you are introducing, which is going to make this product really unique in the market?
So our main purpose was to make like customizable bags from like canvas cloth. It was like
Canvas is heavy.
Huh?
Canvas is heavy. The problem with the canvas is heavy in itself.
Yes, sir. Sir, like I'm telling you, we are targeting teens. Like these days we have street style fashions in which we carry like tote bags and stuff. We customize those bags and we have sell also. Like we have reached out to our like students and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. The next thing is it like going to be a B2B product for you, majorly a B2B, means you'll be selling it to the companies, or is it like you're offering directly to the customer?
So we are directly to the customer.
Is it a B2B or B2C?
B2C.
B2C.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Could not get any revenue streams. This, the market comparison of prices. For how much you are planning to keep the price per bag, and have you done the market research?
Yeah.
Because I could not find it in your presentation.
Yeah, ma'am, our customizable bags are starting from 350, and our like normal bags like we carry to the market and stuff, those are starting from 50-60 rupees, in which we are making like 60 to 65% profit.
I think as per your customer, first thing should be what is your price, and then other in the market this price is available, but we are giving it in such price, keeping in the quality of the product. So this should be highlighted more in my opinion.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay.
We request all teams to kindly not disclose your school names. Thank you.
You will either step forward into growth or you will step back into safety. We would like to call upon the stage Team Go-Getters to present their ideas. All the best, team.
What we just saw is a display that our country is going through a terrible phase of startup failure. Startups like Hardback, Get Now, Fashion Ara, Frankly, and a lot more go through the same phase. As the graph depicts that amongst the 90% startups that fail, 51% fail just because of less capital to advertise. So, we built an advertisement firm called the Ad Company. We ensure that this problem isn't faced by startups anymore. We provide large reach to the least cost possible, and we are the first and only to provide target-specific advertisement in print ads. And we use plastic bags for advertisement, and is distributed via the Milkman network. We know Milkman network is enormous, as Milkman reach to every colony and locality of India. Our ads will be printed on 100% biodegradable and water-soluble plastic bags manufactured by several companies in India. Initially, we'll be reaching out to our customers who are the rapidly increasing small startups, small-scale businesses, and existing businesses for our services. As you can see here, we already contacted a few. Now, after they become our client, we will design an ad for them using memes, comic strips, illustrations, etc. Then these ads will be sent to the bag manufacturing plant and they will print it on these bags. So this is how our bag look like. In India, plastic bags are used in one or the other way. And as our bags are uniquely designed, it is going to grab a lot of attention. So, all of these factors result in average 5 impressions per bag. Okay, after it's printed on these bags, it will be sent to the dairies with whom we have already contacted for the distribution purpose. Then the dairy will hand it over to the milkman, and the milkman will put these milk boxes or packets in these bags and will distribute it further. Now let's talk money. So if we deliver 1 lakh bags for an ad campaign, the bag and printing cost turns out to be 1,75,000 and the commission of the dairy is 20,000. That is 20% of the number of bags and the transportation and miscellaneous charges are 5,000. After charging 25% as a service charge, the final cost turns out to be 2,15,000 for 5 lakh impressions. And this brings us to our rate of advertisement, that is only 0.5 rupees per impression. So, as you can see, the digital firms are far more expensive than ours. Now, the USP is stated as follows. Ours is the most affordable. And we are the only one to use the milkman network. Also, our ads are quirky and out of the box. So, what is the social impact? When small businesses will get reached at a very low cost, it will grow and get more exposure. If small businesses will grow, it will contribute towards the national economy at a very large scale. As we are helping small businesses to grow, many job opportunities will be created and employment will increase. Thank you.
We request the judges to please ask their questions now.
I'm Arif Pandey.
And I'm Abdul Majid, and we'll be heading towards the Q&A session.
Okay. Shubha?
Hi, I enjoyed actually because when you are explaining your ideas, your pitch should be appropriate and it was like audience friendly. But I would have loved if you know by any chance because you are an ad agency. So in case you would have added any of your example like just to see that what kind of ad you are making, I think it would have given some more value.
We have the time limit of 4 minutes, but we need different talk. So we have the ads here. To last slide here we have the examples of the memes. But the last slide please. Okay, I think we open the bad page. So we have one of our customers, which is the Swap Tea, which is a tea shop, which is kind of a cafe in Patrakarpuram here, and we have an ad campaign with them. We have one of the ads, like these are the type of ads, you can see the memes we were using, and we also have the bags with us right now, which are water soluble, 100% biodegradable, on which we will be printing the ads. And can you please shift to the Swap Tea, how the bag will look like that way? Yeah, the previous one. Yeah, this is how the bag looks like. We have one of the ads printed here of using a meme. This is how the bags look like exactly.
Wonderful. I love the idea.
Okay, wonderful presentation. And now the main thing. You talk about money. That is where actually the business comes from. So what are your revenue streams?
So, as we are an ad form, so we are a B2B model, so we will be directly taking the service charges from the company. So I want the revenue model to be on the screen, please. Okay. The main one. So we have estimated the prices, we have already contacted the companies and everything. So, can we have the second one, please? after the slides. Okay, we have already contacted the ladies on the ground level. We have already contacted the plastic bag manufacturing plants. We have already contacted the businesses to know. We have already done the market validation surveys. Can we head to the two slides where we have the detailed revenue models? Yeah, thank you. Okay, so let me just open it once. Here is the dairies consent, first of all. The will the dairy will do it. We have already contacted the huge dairies like Country Delight, and the consents are mailed from there. We can just, next slide please. The next, we have market validation with the companies who, if the companies are not ready, then our business will definitely not run. We're talking about money as I said. Next slide please. Next slide. Okay, one more. The next one. Can you please go to the slide which has the revenue model? Yeah, this one, exactly. So as we have explained, we have 0.5 rupees per impression. That is 5 impressions for 2.5 rupees.
Okay. So here we have wholesale bag of 1 cost is 1.25 rupees. After printing it, it becomes 1.75 rupees. Now if we have, let's say we have 100 centralized dairies, but we know there are 75 plus million dairies. So let's say we only have 100 centralized dairies with us. We deliver 5,000 packets to 5,000 houses. Let's say all of them are not a target house. Only 1,000 from 5,000 are a target house. So here we have 100 into 1,000, that is we have 1 lakh impressions, 1 lakh bags we have to send, and 1 bag is 5 impressions, so we come to 5,000 impressions per day. Now the cost turns out 1.75 into 1 lakh bags, that is 1,75,000. And let's say the miscellaneous and transportation per day is 5,000. Next slide please. And what we will pay to the dairy is 20% of the number of bags that is used. Let's say there is 1 lakh bags, so we will pay the 20,000 rupees. Calculating the total expense, we come to 2 lakh rupees. Now we will be charging, as we have said, 25% of the money as a service charge. It brings us to 2,50,000 rupees, and that's 50,000 profit per ad campaign of 1 lakh bags.
Great. So since you have detailed it so much, which I appreciate actually, this is one of the most detailed I have seen till now. So I will be going a bit more deeper with you because I'm seeing that you have done your homework and you have come with a lot of deep study. So when you talk about getting the revenue and you compare it with your investment, have you calculated? Do you know, have you heard about customer acquisition cost, CAC?
Yeah, exactly. It's the cost we need to spend on acquiring customers to come to our business and join it, to become your customers.
Right.
Spending on marketing and all.
And have you actually done a research on that as well?
Yeah, sure. As we already had a market validation, with that we also had a survey where we asked that what are they willing to pay, what are they going to pay. So there were a lot of customers, but they are not ready to pay. That means, as we know, they are small startups. They don't have a lot of money to pay. So what we thought, how we can acquire them, we'll go with first our own ad rate. Like we are ourselves an ad company. So first of all, we'll be releasing the plastic bags with like clean plastic bags. There will be only an ad here, so they can know that they can do their company's ad there. Second, we'll be doing trade shows to acquire customers to, and the third thing, we'll be also going through digital influencer marketing. Because as you know, everything is going digital, but we are going on the ground to do this because digital is quite expensive, as you all know, and digital is expensive and here there is a lot of competition in digital. So that's why small startups, the main issue is money. And if they don't have money, they can't spend on digital ads. So that's why they come to us. And as we are, you talk about estimation, we are estimated on about 15 to 20 lakh for the initial 3 months of advertisements.
And what about the market spread? I mean, how well your customer, because see, your major part is advertisement, right? It is not about manufacturing, it is mainly about advertisement. So if it is about advertisement, how are you going to cater pan-India or say pan-universe?
As of now, we are using only the Milkman network, but as we grow over the years, we'll be using different services like the food services. For example, Swiggy or Zomato. We'll be giving out our bags to them and say that use those so that we can, others can see our advertisements, and that's how we would like to proceed with our idea in the future. And Since we have been developing this idea for a while, we have some samples. Like those are not printed, but they are like how the bags will look like. So if you want to see, we can give it them out.
Good, good. Thank you.
Wonderful. I'm so impressed with your creativity today. I admire how clearly you have presented your ideas.
If you look closely, most overnight successes took a really long time. We would like to call upon stage Team Bold Ventures to present their ideas. All the best, team.
जानती हो सरला? क्या कमला? कल मैं शहर के हाट गई थी। वहां पे मैंने तुम्हारी कलाकृतियों को बिकते हुए देखा। जानती हो कितने में बिक रही थी? कितने में बिक रही थी? पूरे 1200 रुपए में। 1200 रुपए में? लेकिन उन्होंने तो मुझसे 100 रुपए में खरीदी। मेरा तो कोई मुनाफा ही नहीं हुआ।
मैं तो कहता हूँ मेरे दूर के चचा बड़े जुगाड़ू आदमी हैं। तुम दोनों चाहो तो उनकी नौकरी 2 मिनट में लगवा देंगे शहर में।
बिल्कुल सही कहते हो। हम इतनी मेहनत करते हैं, खून पसीना एक करके इतनी मुश्किल से ये कलाकृतियां बनाते हैं, लेकिन हमारे हाथ तो कुछ नहीं लगता। सही कहती हो बहन। इससे बढ़िया तो मैं शहर में जाके बर्तन ही मांज लूं। चलो चलो शहर चलते हैं। चलो शहर।
Dear friends, this is the problem faced by most of the artisans across India. Therefore, we come up with a brilliant solution, Kalaatmak India.
Good morning, respected judges, principal ma'am, teachers, and one and all present here. I am Ruchika Batra, along with my team members Haryo and Muskan. Handicrafts in India play an essential role in representing the culture of a particular region, and so to preserve the culture of a particular country or our country, India, we are here with a startup idea of Kalaatmak India. The Indian handicrafts like the Banarasi sari, Lucknow's chikankari, handlooms, carpet, and etc. have been sold and respected worldwide and have left everyone awestruck. Many Zulu people still earn their livelihood from their creative pieces of art, and so as to support these artisans all over the world, we are here with our business idea. Through our company, we will be generating employment to a lot of people all across the India, and we will be supporting them through our business, and will help them to receive the proper credit and money they must receive for their hard work. Over to Haryo for the further explanation.
Kalaatmak India is our brand which sells handicraft items which are bought from artisans living in rural areas of different districts of Uttar Pradesh. And then we sell it through our website. The main purpose of our startup is to help the artisans who don't get enough payment for their art, and also to provide our customers best quality products at reasonable prices. The estimated investment that I had estimated for our startup is rupees 20 lakhs, out of which 3 lakhs will be used to buy fixed assets like computers, electronics and furniture, and 1 lakh for creating our app and website, and 5 lakhs for buying all the handicraft items from artisans. Delivery and packaging of the products will be done by a third-party company, which would cost us around rupees 4 to 5 lakhs, and for working capital and other expenses, we have a budget of rupees 4 lakhs. Market and advertisement would cost us around rupees 3 lakhs, and we will market our products through digital marketing with the help of influencers and social media. We are expecting to earn rupees 10 lakhs as revenue, out of which 3 to 4 lakhs will be our profits for the first year. For the first 3 years, our target is not to earn a lot of profits, but to acquire more customers and get connected with most of the artisans. In future, we will also launch customizable products, which will be based on customers' recommendations and suggestions. Now, we will list some artisans on our website, and customers can contact them through us, and they can get customized products for themselves. Also, we will conduct online as well as offline events to promote our brand, and after having a good network in Uttar Pradesh, first our aim is to connect with most of the artisans living in Uttar Pradesh. Then we will expand this idea in other states also.
My team member Muskan has designed a prototype website of our brand, and here are some pictures of that.
So this is the official website of our company. In the main, there you can buy the products online as well. You can order it online and we'll deliver it to your address. From here you can give us suggestions, feedbacks and anything. Also, the handicraft industry is an underrated industry, but it has a high growth potential. There has been a huge demand for Indian handicrafts all over India and in the national and international market. The industry contributes to rural employment as it is highly labor intensive. There has been consistent growth of 15% over a few years and the industry has evolved. Some threats to our business includes competition in the domestic market, lack of skilled labor, lack of infrastructure and communication, and the balance between high demand and supply. Ideally, exhibitions are the only places where artists' products are showcased and appreciated. So we decided to also make sure that the idea is feasible and we conducted different workshops on different events by selling our products. We also have made pages on different social media handles where we post and publish our posts and we promote our company.
So yes, sir and ma'am, now we are done with our presentation. You can ask us questions. Hi. My first question would be how you are going to identify your customer, because with having competitors and everyone is well known for Amazon, so how you are going to reach out to the customers?
Since we mentioned that we'll be promoting our business through online social media apps and different advertisement companies, so through that we'll be reaching out our customers in various forms, and we will think of few more ideas like some types of look and items we can do regarding our business. That will help people more and more to know about our company.
Also, we can conduct events in offices or some places where women or people are there because they need decorative items for their houses. Now, in this time, people want that there should be decorative in their house, and people come and they praise, oh wow, so beautiful it is. So we can conduct events in offices and places. In temples also we can do it, so that people come and get to know about our brand.
I think this should be planned out because already there are so many people, but this is a very nice innovative idea because it is improving our heritage and you are working on it. I really like it.
Okay. First of all, very good work. The one thing that you are doing is that you are addressing one problem, which is addressing those artisans where the art is dying, that old the era of Indian art, right? Like puppetry, it's almost gone, right? So beginning, addressing some problem, finding it out, searching some solution for it, and then you find a market for them, giving them the good price, right? So of course, well done. Problem is well addressed, good. But at the same time, like Shimul said that, once you visit websites or e-sites like your Amazon, your Flipkart and all, they have a particular segment for artwork. And now this is being highly, dedicated towards those people because the artwork that is being sold are of great value actually. They are being sold at some exorbitant costs. So the thing is, how are you going to make it more economically viable so that a common household can own it, number one, and understanding the price value, for that common household, how will you address the major solution, that is getting the, that optimum money for the main artist? How will you address it?
Sir, first of all, as you said that Amazon and Flipkart now have a different segment for that. But Amazon does what, that if some product is selling it is the top seller and best seller. Then it has combined with Infosys in India, and then there are two companies under that which contact with the best sellers and tell them that join with Amazon, you will have to pay less commission, and then they sell that same product at cheap prices. So it leads to the loss of the local seller. So after this artwork will be too much appreciated and people will prefer buying it, Amazon will open another company for it and will do the same, so resulting in the loss of artisan's income. And sir, first question.
So how will you make it unique? How are you going to find with the top leaders like Amazon and Flipkart?
Yes, sir. As I said that they sell that same product. For example, I am a seller at Amazon and I am selling a handicraft item worth ₹1,000. It will be top seller in the Amazon. Then Amazon under Cloudtail, I think Cloudtail is now removed from India, and a new company, Blue Color, they are combining with, and they will produce the same product at less cost, ₹500, and then they will sell at 700. And since it's Amazon website only, it will be marked at the top and people will buy it.
Got it. Can I see your financial slide once again?
Yes.
Right. So here you have mentioned for marketing and all, and you have these. You have calculated your capital required is 20 lakhs. Have you calculated your ROI as well for the investor who is going to invest in? What kind of ROI can he expect? Return of investment.
Sir, the return of investment is that for the first year we will not earn so much profit. I think in the next slide only. So we will generate a revenue of ₹10 lakhs from the 5 lakhs product, from the products that we have bought worth 5 lakhs, and out of 10 lakhs we will have 3 to 4 lakhs as our profits.
So what will be giving? What will be giving back to the investor? What will the investor get back from you? Suppose he invests 20 lakhs with your company. What is going to be the ROI that you are going to offer to the investor?
So for the first 2 years, we don't have the idea of getting profits, but after that, the difference between the price at which we sell it and the difference between the price at which we buy the product, that will be our profit or the revenue.
I think, sir, I got that question. We will get an ROI of around 7 to 8% in the first 5 years, but as it will expand. First we will do it in Uttar Pradesh only, so limited products and also limited buyers. But as we will expand in India, we will get a variety of products, and also it has high demand in international market too, where we can sell it at higher prices. So after 5 years, 6 years, we will get a ROI of 14 to 15%.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, way to go on the idea. You made some wonderful points.
The more difficulties you face in your journey, the more answers and wisdom you gain. We would like to call upon the stage Team Visvizan to present their ideas. All the best, team.
A single draw can save many lives. A single gesture can create many smiles. Good morning, judges. Today I, Harshita Singh, with my two companions, Deeksha Yadav and Akriti Verma, are here to represent our startup ideas in front of you all. The value of blood cannot be ignored. After the COVID-19 pandemic, we have seen there is a shortage of blood prevailing in our society, in many states of India. The main problem that we are trying to solve is the shortage of blood. If someone needs blood, they have to arrange the blood, and it is it is not feasible. It is very time taking. और डेंगू तो जैसे कल का रावण ही बन चुका है. So the solution to the problem is blood card. The blood donor in provides to connect the local donors with the requisite hospitals and the needy ones.
Instead of giving blood to mosquitoes, give it to someone who needs it. The customer segments of blood card users, local hospitals, registered donors, and the convenience providers. The value proportions of the blood cards are as we all know that blood ना ही तो बेचा जा सकता है ना खरीदा जा सकता है, that is illegal. So the value proportions are helpful in as donors जो हैं उनको हम available कराते हैं within 20 to 30 minutes and provides a safe and steady conveyance to donors for reaching in time, which bridges the gap between the donor and the requisite hospital. Now, let's talk about the channels, that is Android and iOS mobile app and our website, that is www.bloodcard.com. Now, Bloodcard has a good relationship with their customer by providing excellent customer service as well as an active presence on social platforms. Key activities, that is, we manage and hire our donor convenience providers and interact with the hospitals and the donors and collect the data of the donor.
Key resources. We have a large amount of data of hospitals with our convenience providers. Now, switch to the app. Our app, we have made a layout of an app in which we will show. Our app is already present. We will present on Google Play Store. You can download the app and you can log in it from there. Log in or register with your mobile number. Then the profile will be open. Whenever someone raises a request, what our app does is tracks the GPS of the donors and we make them available. The notification is also sent to the donor that he is available or not. If he is available, then our executive will go to the donor and take him to the hospital. Because nowadays there is no time for the donors to go to the hospital. It is very inconvenience for them. So now we are providing that convenience to make that donor reach to the hospital. And our main facility of our app is the main, our star donors will be provided with the facility that they will be checkups after donating. If they are already dealing or suffering with the prolonged disease, they will be provided with 2 to 5% of our compensation reserve fund.
Okay, now revenue streams. First, service charges. Second, sponsored advertisements. And third, online registrations and logins. Then the cost structure of blood card. That is online platform setup costs, second legal fees, and salaries to the convenience providers and large advertisement expenses. Be a blood donor, be a hero, a real one. I would like to ask a question.
Okay. Because one of another big problem that we have addressed, that is blood donation, and having a management of both the demand and supply of it. So now the very first question is that how would you segregate the demand? Can you understand that question? How do you segregate the demand means? For example, the blood group which is commonly available is B positive, which is very commonly available. And the groups that are rarely available are exactly. Certain groups are quite unavailable even, right? How are you going to track it? Number one. How will you address the situation? Number two. What kind of network you are thinking to make out of it? Because all the blood banks are competitors in themselves as well. So, how will you address the situation?
First of all, the answer is, हम लोग क्या करते हैं? हम लोग का मेन वर्क यही कि कनेक्ट करना, ठीक है? But sometimes क्या होता है कि डोनर्स अवेलेबल नहीं होते हैं, जैसे कोई भी एक्स फैमिली है, उनमें किसी को डेंगू हो गया, तब क्या करते हैं? हम वहाँ जाते हैं और बी पॉजिटिव है वो नेगेटिव है, वो डोनर क्या करता है, वो ब्लड देता है और ब्लड बैंक से हम हॉस्पिटल्स ले लेते हैं। और सेकेंड थिंग ये है कि हम कैसे ऑपरेट करेंगे। तो हमारा सब ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म रहेगा, एक ऑफिस भी हम बनाएंगे, मतलब नॉर्मली लोकेलिटी में हम उसको मतलब फिक्स करेंगे। उसमें हमारे एक्सप्लेन हम लोग उससे नॉर्मली एक हायर करेंगे सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर।
Okay. Your revenue stream? Once again?
Sir, revenue stream from service charges, sponsored advertisements, and advanced registration, online registrations, and all.
Have you calculated it? Have you estimated it? Have you estimated any figures?
Yes, sir, we have estimated the figures.
Can I see that?
No, sir, we have not estimated the figures.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great work, guys. Don't sit down and wait for the opportunities to come. Get up and make them. With this, we would like to call upon stage team Disconnect to present their ideas. All the best, team.
Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that count. A very good morning to one and all present here, respected judges. We, Pragya, Sahil and Tamanna as a team of Disconnect would like to propose our idea for this competition, Earn Pocket. Earn Pocket is a service which is provided through an application. It aims to promote skilled and unskilled students. Through this application, Earn Pocket, we like to connect and act as a common medium between it will help the student to manage their own expenses such as their basic requirements or for their further studies. It also helps the students to enhance their family's financial positions. As we all know that some of the population in India is below the poverty line, and this population is dominated by the youth. Hence, naturally, the most problems due to lack of money are faced by the students. There are several reasons why students opt to pursue part-time jobs. They are not able to meet their expenses. Mostly, students suffer from mental and health-related issues such as malnutrition, stunted growth, and diarrhea, etc. Due to budget or financial issues and loans, most of the students commit suicide. To eliminate these issues, there are many measurements taken upon, but the most basic solution is money. For this money-related issues, our application will provide a part-time job. Our application will provide a part-time job to the students in between, let's say, in between 1 to 5 hours, can work as a lifeline for such students. They can have productive use of their spare time, can enhance their skills, get real-time experience, and can definitely meet their expenses.
Our targeted age will be 15-25, and it will be open for all the other ages, for the employers part-time job. Working hours will be decided by the employees, and for the offers for our client will be simple. Offer for our client will be very simple. As we will give them offers like 25% off on the floor service charges, and we will also add some subscription fees around 30 rupees per year. The customer relationship is very important for the home.
Please request all of you to please maintain silence. It is very hard, for them to shout and to hear them.
Customer relationship is very important for any business. As we all offer, we will provide offers to our employees and employers. Like we will provide them bonuses on the regular time basis, and we will provide employers to regular offers like 25% off on their core services or 10% off on their other services. We will also charge a subscription fees of 100 rupees yearly basis with the service charges. Our marketing scheme will be solely based on social media. Social media platforms like we will hire some YouTubers to promote our application. We will make some Instagram pages, Twitter handles. So we can improve the advertisement pages at a less cost and less with more efficiency. Our fee resources are solely based on the service servers or technology. Like we will make an application and our physical assets will be very simple, like a human resource, little bit human resource, and more we will be focused on the part-time job, as you all know. As a business model, we will train the part-timers, part-timers we will train the part-timers from the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, which will help them to enhance the efficiency in the work, and we will generate our capital from the bootstrapping and Pradhan Mantri Startup Yojana, and we will hire some investors plans so we can enhance our making.
So for investment of a startup, we will get deal your time, sir. We request the judges to please answer.
Okay, so I found it much more, your inclination is more towards segment of it, or rather the marketing segment of it, right? Your production, because what are you doing is you're trying to club up the solution for the student, right? Right? But you're not clear with your market reach ideas. How are you going to acquire a customer?
Customers are simple. It's like the India, हर साल 10 lakh students pass out होते हैं with graduation of any degree. This is 45% जो government में नहीं मिल पाती है. तो उधर का उन लोगों की skills होती है, कुछ skills होते हैं, कुछ skills होती है. उनकी skills होगी, उनको polish करेंगे ताकि वो कहीं better phones में जाके काम.
But that MSME and all those organizations, even the DICs are settled over here to do that. Skill Up India has now come up with furthermore. So where exactly are you unique? Even the program like us, we are running a program called Career Couch program, which is running on television since last 2 years. We are doing the very same thing. So the question that we are not addressing over here is that why should a student find you unique enough not to go to the other organization and come to you?
So a student would choose us because basically a student attends school until 3 or 4,
Okay.
and after in evening they are free, right?
So in evening, if they want to do something, some work to promote themselves or for their family or for their education, they would choose us because in our work will be already done as the employers will be getting the work from the app, and we will just have to go on the app and search on a radius for what work you want to do, and it would be on your choice, like what hour or something. How many hours?
What is your asking investment or your capital?
35 lakhs.
35 lakhs. And your ROI? Return on investment?
It's not till now.
Okay, you have not calculated it yet.
Sir, we are not taking it, counting it right now.
Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Wonderful. You brought an amazing idea to the table.
There are no secret to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failures. We would like to call upon the stage Team Fearless Innovators to present their ideas. All the best, team.
So good morning everyone. Today I am this is Mridul and this is Ritika. We are from the Fearless Innovators and today we are going to represent our startup idea related to collective procurement services. Collective procurement services in its own terms means that something which is purchased by a group. Purchasing something in a group is like we are producing or purchasing something in a bulk. Purchasing something in a bulk is always a profit for the customer. And if it is a profit for the customer will be happy and will be satisfied. So basically what we will do, we will create a platform between the e-commerce retailer and the purchaser to purchase a product from our site or an app where the product will be purchased on a particular time and a polling will be done on a particular product. For example, if there we have a phone, like for example, this is a phone which is a 50%. It is a 50,000, but if someone is buying it individually, then it will be cost 50,000 every year. But if people are purchasing it in a bulk, that 50,000 will be reduced to something like 48,000 or 45,000. So we will do like the concept of spectrum also. The concept of spectrum is that the e-commerce agent will bid on us. They will bid on us like Amazon, Flipkart, and other e-commerce agent will bid on us, and the e-commerce agent will bid, which wins the auction. Only from that e-commerce agent, the product will be purchased on a particular day and a time. This concept of spectrum will be practiced many times in a day. Now we will represent the market analysis. Going to your market analysis.
According to our market analysis, we will be first to launch this service throughout the world. So that means that we don't have any competitor. So that's our advantage. But we still have to face some challenges like being first means being new in market. So we need to win the trust and loyalty of the consumers and retailers. So first we are targeting South Asia as our target region because if we successfully establish ourselves in the region with this large population, then we will be able to take over all other regions easily. So we are targeting both metro and non-metropolitan audience like consumer retailers because we believe that no one is small for us. And we are using the SWOT analysis also in its SWOT, strength, weakness, strengths, opportunity. Our strength is quality. Our weakness may be that suppliers, cash flow. Our weakness is that, and our opportunity can be to improve from our learning new product needs. We are the first to know this. And our threats can be that Amazon or Flipkart, any e-commerce site can also do the same we are doing, but still we have something new or something innovative than that. So our marketing strategy depends on both online and offline medium. Online media may include social media marketing, influencer marketing, email marketing, mobile marketing, etc. And offline media may include newspapers, sponsorship, offline campaigns, and so our sales plan says that according to our sales plan, we will be giving more maximum discount to the person, to the consumer, and for gaining the customer loyalty. Like 90%, up to 90% we can gain that, and by providing coupons, gift voucher, we will be able to attract the customers to us, and once we have successfully gained the loyalty of the customers, we can establish ourselves successfully in the market. Thank you. Now I would like to call Ritika for the summary.
So basically, the main objective of our setup plan is to provide a completely different working framework to the e-commerce retailers, as well as we focus on providing maximum profit to the consumers while online marketing using the concept of spectrum, the 5C analysis, and the quantitative data obtained via the surveys. So basically what the 5C analysis is, it consists of the 5 elements of the internal, macro and micro environmental situations. It is company, collaborators, community, content and connectivity. So all these elements would help you in understanding the elements of our website a little better. To summarize, this thesis provides you a theoretical as well as an empirical information on all the factors that would play a key role in making our setup plan a success. Thank you.
At last, I would like to talk about the financial plan. Financial plan, we don't have any off budget or anything related to that. We only have a financial plan where we want investment in the making of our website or the app and for the advertisement. So our financial plan, we only need 1,20,000 rupees, or we can say $20,000 to spend on a startup.
Your time. Thank you.
So basically we have to only spend $2,000 on a startup, or 1,10,000 rupees on a startup only for the creation of the website and the advertisement and the sales. So this was the startup which we want to make a success in the future in this coming offer new year. Thank you.
So just please answer those questions. I think the revenue part and that side is certain definitely. But as a normal customer, I did not understand what is your main product, and if you're talking about selling in bulk, then what bulk and what quantity? Because now in market, if someone is going to buy bulk product, then definitely there is Metro, there is Best Price. So Best Price is also having their app. They are continuously sending WhatsApp messages. So how different you are?
And we are different in a way, like people will poll on a particular product on a particular date and time. Like for example, there is something like people want this that product for some amount. So the number of people who will poll for it, the number of polls would be equal to the number of products purchased. The number of it would be the same. So this is the another way. If someone wants to buy something in a bulk from any, like ma'am as you said, Best Price or Walmart, so it is the same. But here we are using that people are polling on us, and we are getting commission in a way like if there is a mass transaction. So our retailer also sells out so that the new product can come to them and they can provide new product to their customers.
Okay. First of all, one suggestion straight away to you is that whenever you present, kindly see that there shouldn't be too much. It should be, bullet points. If you write it in paragraph, nobody has that much of time to read it on slide, because either I would be focused towards you or onto the writing of it. So kindly focus towards, keeping it very short, very crisp, and mentioning it in bullet points. Number one. Number two, Your idea has to be very crisp because, see, when you present such e-commerce ideas, you are actually competing with not only, because you are talking about bulk marketing as well, bulk trading. So bulk trading, you're also challenging, companies like, have you heard about IndiaMart?
Yes, sir.
IndiaMart does that, right? IndiaMart is already doing it. There are many more companies. Share is also doing the same thing in US, right? So, in these kind of business, there is a huge propaganda amount actually spent, there's a huge amount spent on propaganda. So, it is all propaganda based. So, you have to be very clear about your financial strategies. If your financial strategy is not clear, then your revenue concept will always go down. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You all get it out here. Great job, team.
Growth is never by mere chance. It is the result of determined forces working together. We would like to call upon the stage Team Great Returns to present their idea. Good luck, team.
Good morning, everyone. We, the Great Returns today here are to present our idea on the concept of service. It's a company named Mitahar. Mitahar basically translates to the meaning the habit of moderate food. India suffers from daily hunger. It is estimated that nearly 1/3 of food produced in the world for human consumption every year gets lost or wasted. Food is lost due to insufficient supply and chain management does not reach the consumers. While significant levels of food losses occurs upstream wasted during the distribution and consumption rate. But one of the major places where the cooked foods are being wasted is our hotels. Any foods that guest leaves there and have not been finished together ends up with any packaging materials ends up being a waste. Instead of letting being a waste, we want to use it for the greater joy of our country. After the food is consumed, waste may also arise due to large portion sizes, insufficient surface methods, and consumer menu acceptance. Types of food generated in the hotels and restaurants vary according to the types of materials. India, with a population of over 1.3 billion, has seen tremendous growth in the past few decades, but hunger still needs to be the biggest problem we are suffering. Mainly, the child and the women are suffering too much.
Morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk on hunger and its causes. So our company Mitahara, with the motto Vritha Rishti Samudreshu, which means rain in the ocean is waste, is working towards food management and its consequences. So our company basically has a few motives, which are terminating hunger, advancement in food conservation, generation of employment, welfare of the environment, and for the better future of society. Next slide. Our key value propositions are as follows. In a market as saturated as India, we are a new company which is working towards feeding the poor. Our key performance is subjective. It varies from state to state, city to city, as hunger is different in different states and varies according to the government's policies. Our customization schemes vary as hunger varies. So, a metro city will have a different model of application of the same scheme rather than a tier 2 or a tier 3 city. The price is no parts when it comes to feeding the poor. Our revenue generation schemes have been discussed further. Our convenience, the stores or the plans we have include setting up centers for food deployment so that the poor or needy can use them wherever they are. The centers will be located centrally in cities. Now, coming to the channels of communication. So, here are a few frequently asked questions. These include, through which communications do our audience or customer segment want to be reached? So we'll be reaching them through mass communication as it is the most effective form of communication. How are we reaching them now? We have already established a growth and set pattern for development in our company. We are reaching them through word to mouth publicity as of now. Has integration of various channels been done? There are two types of channels, owned and partner. We have integrated both the channels to create the best there is out of there is. Now we'll be discussing the key activities. So our key activities as a company are production, transportation, revenue generation, marketing, storage and employment generation.
Transportation through roller cages at supply centers for picking the stocks and movements through vehicle, and this saves uploading time and storage. Vehicle tracking system. The plan to resource at restaurants for quick unloading and better space management. Cold storage vans to reduce the damage and wastage of food.
Next slide, please. Marketing. As discussed earlier, we are following the 70-20-10 rule, which means 70% is mass communication, 20% is word-of-mouth communication, and 10% is social media communication. The reason for this is because social media is expensive, and in a market as saturated as India, it is not possible for a company to thrive with such expensive, and as our revenue generation is entirely based on bootstrap funding, loans and crowdfunding, it is not possible for us to create or to invest heavily on marketing. Now let's discuss revenue generation. So our main motive is to provide food to the needy people. So in turn, to protect the dignity of the people coming and asking for food, we'll be asking them to do some work. This work will be manual labor or intense labor which cannot be done by robots or machines. This will save their integrity as well as give them a means for coming back further as they are not getting the food for free. The work they have done will be further capitalized to produce revenue, which will help in turn run the company. We'll be employing people to collect food from hotels, to deliver, or the waste food which is generated from hotels will be taken and delivered to the service centers from where it will be further distributed to the needy. This will provide employment as carriers or riders which will be doing the work will be getting employment, as well as there will be managers, human resources. Human resources. So let's discuss human resources. We have people forging key relationships, food auditors, managers, pickup and delivery staff, customer service representative. So the pickup and delivery staff has been discussed. Managers are the people who will manage all the sites. Now comes the important part. The food which has been taken from the hotels will be audited by food auditors and then kept in storage facilities for the time when it is to be needed. So now the storage facilities will be divided into parts, perishable and non-perishable. Perishable being food that is the food that needs to be distributed urgently or that is perishable or can get destroyed easily is known. We'll be giving it out first rather than the non-perishable foods which will be delivered when time arises. Our target customers are weaker sections of the society as well as undernourished children. The weaker sections of the society are our main target audience, as people who have work but are unable to make their ends meet are the people who are needy the most. Now, there are customer relations, long-term customer relations as well as personal assistance. So, our long-term relations include letting people have food for the work they do. Okay. Thank you again.
So once again, you have addressed one very big problem, which is your food transportation of food.
Yes, sir.
From a place where it is getting perished, you're almost getting perished, to the needy where it can be consumed. If I'm correct, should I put it like this?
Sir, the main reason or the correct way to put it is like a hotel has made some food. It is there. It has
They
not
don't
been.
throw it. They
Yes,
don't
it's
throw it
true.
until unless they find it that it is really going to get stale.
Sir.
So that is the big problem with the hotels, that they only junk the food or trash the food when they actually start getting stale. So is it correct that you would try, even your auditors, what they could do is that you will be doing a waste management rather than, reaching the food to the poor. So what are the resources you think is available?
So to tackle this problem, the target hotels will be the ones, large chain hotels, like for example KFC or Pizza Hut. So they have like orders which haven't been taken up, like people come and they go away, their order has been made, but it has not been delivered, and they can't give it to the same person.
Have you done a research on KFC or McDonald's?
Yes, sir.
It's like that. How much of the food
Sir,
wastage
an
is there?
average of 3,000 tons per month.
3,000 tons wastage of food?
Yes,
I really
sir.
doubt. Because
Sir, we
what
have
what happens is that they have their internal department for food management. What is there is, once chicken is fried, listen it out. And again, you have to be very clear and specific with your ideas, with your program. And, the time given, the time slot is very crucial. Even if you go on Shark Tank, do you watch shows like Shark Tank?
Yes.
You have to be very time specific, number one. Number two, your idea specification has to be very clear. Number three, the market data has to match the reality. See, the bigger chains of hotels, since I also did my hotel management, I was with Clarkson over here. So one experience that I have done, that is the real-time experience. Don't depend on what they are saying, but the real practices are the bigger restaurants and the hotels, they don't actually put the food away till they are at the risk of getting stale.
Sir, that is why we have food auditors.
So the food auditors can only check that the food is getting stale and they can throw it away. That
Yes.
food is going to be of no use, so you will be doing that is what I'm trying to say. कि आप सिर्फ उसको मतलब आप कूड़ा का समाधान ज्यादा निकालते रह जाएंगे, ना कि एक अच्छा खाना जो कि खाया जा सके उसे गरीबों तक पहुंचाना.
Sir, I agree with what you are trying to convey, but I believe so to put it in a better way, the hotels we'll be partnering with won't be like the small scale hotels, like they have a risk of, they have the risk of offending the user base. Like,
Sir, it's okay. Okay, you have the time. Thank you.
Wow, that was a wonderful idea.
Everyone has a key. It's just a matter of using it. We welcome Team the Tycoons on stage to present their ideas.
Travis Palaniuk once said, if you have a problem, it has a solution. You just need to be creative enough to find it. A very warm good morning to one and all present here. How many of you can say that COVID-19 pandemic created problems for you? Can I have a show of hands? How many of you faced problems in the COVID-19 pandemic? That's nice, that's nice. So we are not the only ones, and our team realized that, especially in the emotional and the mental front. 1 in 5 people identify as having severe mental and stress-related disorders that hinder even their day-to-day functioning. Thus, our team, me, Ritisha,
and I'm Suniti,
have started an initiative called Aiding Minds. In this initiative, we build a community for teenagers who can come, discuss, and provide solutions to the problem where they can talk to a therapist as well as go in a group and discuss their issues so they can overcome it in a better way. Now I would like to transfer the mic to my co-founder.
So now the question arises, why Aiding Minds? Our vision is to assist adolescents to inculcate healthy emotional and coping mechanisms to come out of the monotonous rut and the mental distress. Now the next question is, how our service will reach to the maximum people? Firstly, we will be having online support groups and we will be engaging them in various activities which will help them to enhance their real life skills. Secondly, we will be providing free trials at the first session and then we may charge them an applicable fee at an affordable price later for the upcoming sessions. We will also be tying up with the schools and collaborating with them because we want that our services reaches as maximum to the teenagers because we know that schools is the place where we find maximum youth. And lastly, we will also be having an online but professionally known as a therapist to help our teenagers to come out of their mental distress and anxiety depression.
So who we will be targeting? Our target audience will be the people within the age group of 15 to 25 years of age. Aiding Minds will provide exclusive therapy sessions to such people and help them in solving the problems they are facing in their life like depression, anxiety, etc. Next slide. So customer relationship. At Aiding Minds, we will provide teams with recreational activities like yoga, meditation, etc. We will help them learn the required 2022 skills like financial literacy, self-management, self-dependency, etc. We will also help them in finding solutions to the problems they are facing in their life through the therapist. And also, we will have a community where they will discuss, a group community where they will discuss with the therapist in a group. And even the parents can get involved, like to see what their child is actually doing. Next slide. So the revenue stream. We have the pay-per-use model. Like at first, we will avail our services for free, and then as soon as our website will expand, our idea will expand, we will charge for it accordingly. Then we all are self-investors and we will ask companies to advertise. Next slide. Key resources. Our resources include physical aspects. Like we will have an office with assets like computers and a stable Wi-Fi connection, etc. And human resources, like we will be hiring teams who will help run our company. Next slide. Future projections. So we target teenagers, right? So we know that teenagers have a lot of hormonal changes and they face and go through a lot in their lives. So first of all, we will inculcate mental health curriculum in our dialogues with schools. We will provide a community to teenagers where they feel like home, and we will inculcate skills like self-management, time management, financial literacy, etc. our social media handle on the Instagram as the Aiding Minds. You can contact us with it.
So you have one revenue stream, and that is your paid sessions, right? So that's it, your one paid revenue stream. And secondly, the customer might reach you on the need, seeing your ad profile, and they'll only reach you as and when they need. So that is not, you don't have an existing reach out plan from yourself, right? Correct? It is up to the customer to come and reach you on need.
Sir, actually, we all know that Instagram is a platform where teenagers are people that use it very frequently. So the aim of reaching is through Instagram. But as well as like the school that we are in, we see teenagers facing such problems. So we will also go to the people, like we'll just talk. It's not about just therapizing them or just talking, are you facing some problem? No. We'll just take their attention towards the negative they are focusing on towards the...
Got it. Now about the revenue, how much do you think you are going to raise?
Sir, as we have not done the magnet analysis as of now, we just look into it and...
Okay, so you don't have a financial program ready with
The
you?
financial projection that we have estimated 5 lakh is included in the...
That's your investment part of it, but not the revenue part of it, right?
No, sir, so we'll just figure it out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Just a minute. Shivala has a question.
Hi. I like your concept because I'm a counselor, and but I just wanted to talk to you. Of course, you have not planned any revenue, anything, but you know the concept is very good. And after the COVID, the way you started, me and Shubhankar sir, we are running this show, and definitely I would love to interact more with you girls because you have identified the issue. But the thing is that what you also said that normally you teenagers, you don't speak up that you are facing a problem. So of course through activities or through workshops you have to promote your application. But what I would add on to this, you know, because the students who are facing problem, they have to be engaged in somewhere. So more and more workshops, or you know, you can also add on some internship offers, and then you know the people will join you, they will sponsor your app. So I think that will be an additional part because all of the NGOs are doing it free of cost, right? So why would people choose your app? Right? So this is just...
We'll definitely, we have also included that, maybe it's down somewhere. We have included the recreation activities, but as you mentioned, your guidance and lots of we'll include that as well.
But have you done it practically? Because you have given the brochure and everything.
Yes, ma'am, it's still in progress actually. Our idea is just 3 days
old.
old.
You have it in mind?
3 days
because
old.
You have printed your brochure, your visiting card.
Yes, ma'am. We will build on, we'll definitely build upon it. And in the future, ma'am, we'll definitely look forward to improve it as well. So thank you so much for your feedback and everything. Thank you so much.
The way you approach this project added so much to it. It's great to see how each of your unique perspectives contributed to the outcome. Now, the competition has now come to an end. We hope you had a wonderful time today. It truly was inspiring to see you how creatively each team approached their challenges. And we are in awe of your innovations. Regardless of the outcome, we want to reassure you that every single one of you wowed us with your performance. We look forward to having you here for future competitions as well.
I would like to call upon the stage our judges of the event. First, I would like to call respected Shimur Basu ma'am to share a few words with us.
Okay, good आज भी अगर मैं आपके एज ग्रुप की बात करूं, जब मैं आपके एज ग्रुप की थी, मेरे लिए इम्पॉसिबल था. बट लुकिंग एट टुडेज एज, डेफिनेटली इट्स अ ब्लेसिंग फॉर अस, बिकॉज हम आपको देख पा रहे हैं, एक विजन देख पा रहे हैं कि आपकी फ्यूचर ऑलरेडी आपके हाथ में है, एंड दिस इज वेरी वेरी इम्पॉर्टेंट. अगर मैं मैम की बात करूं, जैसे मैम ने शुरू में ही कहा था, सो ऑफकोर्स कंपटीशन है, सो कोई जीतेगा कोई हारेगा, बट जो जुनून से आप लोगों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया है वो मैटर करता है. वेल, some people definitely were outstanding, and I could not believe it that you all have planned it so well. You did this market research and the presentation somewhat very good with your pitch. You know, the pitch, the frontliners, the starting, it really matters. It attracts us being a customer and the audience also. And for rest, please सीखते रहो. I think जितना ज़्यादा आप लोग participate करोगे, the main problem is that students don't participate. Now that you all have participated, you know what are your negative areas. So I think you all should work on them and करते रहो. You all are brilliant. I loved it. And thank you, students of Amity. Very well done, and kudos to you. How you have planned the event, so it is marvelous. Thank you to Principal Ma'am and all respected teachers for inviting me. Thank you.
I would like to call our event in charge, so Sheila Ma'am, to facilitate our honorable judge. Now I would like to call upon the stage respected Shubhankar Bhattacharya sir to share his thoughts with us.
Thank you students for making me a part of this wonderful event, and I really appreciate Rashna ma'am. Thank you for conducting such an event in Lucknow. This is something which is very much required. If you become an entrepreneur, the idea in itself is actually providing a solution to a huge problem, and that is unemployability. So while we all are studying, you all are doing your level best in coming up with some profession, it's the best idea to, you know, to generate employment rather than searching for it. So become a part of the supply chain for employment rather than being a part of the demand. Is it or is it not? So congratulations to all the young entrepreneurs. All the young entrepreneurs. Wonderful ideas, wonderfully presented, and the best thing is, at least you gave it a thought to solve a problem which has been existing since a very long time. कितना अच्छा लगता है, किसी ने कहा भूख, the hunger, it has to be addressed. So that shows that you guys are being educated, not only literate. There is a huge difference between literacy and education. This is all about our show, the show that Shimul has been talking about, Career Couch with Shubhankar. It is, you can see it on telecast on Prime TV every Sunday at 9 p.m. And yes, it is a satellite channel, it is not YouTube channel. But yes, you can find, of course, find the link of YouTube link as well. So, what the show is all about is bringing alternative career, and that is something what you have provided me with more ideas. So yes, I gained a lot. I learned a lot from you guys. So thanks for teaching me a point or two, which probably will, it will be telecasted. You might be invited onto the show. So that gives you huge options as well. Now, coming back to the event, how everyone has delivered and what changes would there have been. There were few ideas which were presented, just like Shimul said, the frontliners are very important. वो जो presentation होता है, वो जो click होता है, वो तभी हो जाता है जब आप present करते हैं, उस idea को present करते हैं, उस problem को आप लोगों से recognize करवाते हैं. जैसे कि there was one idea about artisans, वो जो आर्ट जो चला जा रहा है धीमे धीमे, पपेट्री चली जा रही है, वो छोटे छोटे जो स्कल्पचर्स होते थे वो धीमे धीमे आउट ऑफ मार्केट हो जा रहे हैं, उन लोगों को ठीक से पैसा नहीं मिल पाता है. चिकनकारी, लखनऊ फेमस फॉर चिकनकारी. बट डू यू नो, जो चिकन का जो एक्चुअल जो काम करते हैं, हमें पहनते हुए तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है, उनको पेमेंट कितनी मिलती है? हाउ मच डू दे गेट? That is not even 100 rupees a day. Not even 100 rupees a day. Trust me, some are getting as less payment as 30 rupees a piece. और ये आसान काम नहीं होता है. वो लोग जिनके कपड़े हम उठा के बड़े बड़े शोरूम से खरीदते हैं, महंगे खरीदते हैं, जो उनको बुनाते हैं, जो उनको बुनते हैं, जो उस पर कारीगरी करते हैं, उन्हें पैसे नहीं मिल पाते. और ये बहुत दुखद है. हमने तो 2000 का खरीदा, लेकिन जिसने बनाया उसे 30 रुपए मिले. ये नाइंसाफी है कि नहीं? Is this injustice or not? Come on, be attractive. Yes, sir. It is. So that means that idea was great. You were addressing one big problem. तो ये एक सही में शाबाशी की बात है जिन्होंने इस आइडिया को प्रेजेंट किया. बहुत अच्छी बात है. Yes, few points to deliver this. मैंने कुछ presentations देखे जिसमें paragraphs में लिखे हुए थे. Please जब भी presentation बनाएं, उनमें paragraphs का इस्तेमाल ना करें, क्योंकि जब आप बात करते हैं या तो हमारा फोकस आपकी तरफ होगा या स्क्रीन की तरफ, दोनों तरफ नहीं हो सकता. So जो major points हैं वो छूट जाएंगे, right? तो जब भी करें bullet points में करें और उसको specify करें. The second thing मैं थोड़ा सा आइडिया दूंगा, वो ये है कि प्लीज डू रिसर्च ऑन द इकोनॉमिक फ्रंट. आपको ही बताना पड़ेगा कि आपका रेवेन्यू मॉडल क्या है. यू हैव टू बी वेरी क्लियर विथ योर रेवेन्यू आइडियाज. जब एक इन्वेस्टर आता है, इज ओनली कंसर्न अबाउट द बॉटम लाइन, एंड व्हाट द बॉटम लाइन इज, क्या होता है? प्रॉफिट, राइट? सो हर कोई प्रॉफिट चाहता है और वो रीजन ढूंढते हैं कि इसमें प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी आएगी कहां से, राइट? सो यू हैव टू गिव देम रीजंस टू इन्वेस्ट विद यू. और उसको करने के लिए आपके पास रेवेन्यू मॉडल होना जरूरी है. कुछ आइडियाज अच्छे थे लेकिन रेवेन्यू मॉडल्स मिसिंग थे या रेवेन्यू मॉडल्स डिटेल्ड नहीं थे, जिस वजह से मार्क्स कटे. चौथी बात जो बहुत अहम है वो ये है कि जब आप किसी प्रेजेंटेशन को ज्यादा वाइड कर देते हैं तो धीमे धीमे क्या होता है, सुनने वाले के इंटरेस्ट वो लैग करने लग जाता है, वो नीचे चला जाता है. सो यू हैव टू बी क्रिस्प. उसको आपको बहुत अच्छे तरीके से ऐसे करके इनकलकेट करना पड़ेगा कि ऑडियंस उठ ना जाए, उसे सुने. एंड स्पेशली कितने लोग यहाँ पे ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने इसको देखने से पहले शार्क टैंक देखा? वाओ, ऑलमोस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू. अच्छा, शार्क टैंक जब आप देखते हैं बड़ा मजा आता है. कुछ चीजें देखते हैं, कुछ अच्छे आइडियाज होती है लेकिन उनको फंडिंग नहीं मिल पाती. क्यों नहीं मिल पाती? क्योंकि जब वो प्रेजेंट करते हैं या तो उसमें रेवेन्यू मॉडल ठीक नहीं था, या तो उन्होंने उसको एड्रेस नहीं किया, या तो कहीं ना कहीं उन्होंने ये बताने में असफल रहे कि जो इन्वेस्टमेंट होगा उसका आरओआई कितने दिन में होगा. एक इन्वेस्टर एक पैसा लगाने के बाद वो एक लिमिट तक पेशेंस रखेगा. So after that, before he runs out of the patience, you have to address it. The ROI cannot be like 10 or 12 years. वो क्या क्या भाई, put the money in the bank and wait for it. I might be earning more interest rather than investing in your project. Why should I invest in your project? So these are the, those apt questions which you have to answer. The few of the presentations did cover it, and I must congratulate them. Few, where the ideas were too good, every ideas were good, no doubt about it. You all know the research work and the way you have put up, maybe the idea couldn't get through. हमें समझने में कमी रह गई, तो वहां पे आप हारे नहीं, वहां पे कहीं ना कहीं वो कम्युनिकेशन गैप रह गया, तो अपने आप को हारा हुआ ना माने, राइट? और जिस प्रोजेक्ट पर आपने फेथ करके, बिलीव करके यहां तक अगर चलाया है, प्लीज उस प्रोजेक्ट पर फेथ रखिए, बिलीव रखिए और उसको आगे बढ़ाते रहिए. द मोर यू वर्क ऑन इट, ज्यादा से ज्यादा आप उस पर से और डेवलप कर पाएंगे प्रोजेक्ट को. और एक बात मैं आप लोग को जरूर से बता दूं, प्लीज ऐसे कई प्रोग्राम्स आपके शहर में हो रहे हैं. बहुत जल्दी हम एक इवेंट ला रहे हैं जिसको कि हम लोग स्टार्टअप इंडिया सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. वी विल बी कंप्लीटली डेडिकेटिंग इट टू स्टार्टअप इंडिया. जब हम स्टार्टअप इंडिया की बात करते हैं, बहुत लोग स्टार्टअप को सोचते हैं कुछ भी स्टार्टअप कर लेंगे, स्टार्ट कर लेंगे, दैट स्टार्टअप. नो, देयर हैज टू बी समथिंग आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स. कुछ ना कुछ इनोवेटिव होना चाहिए, कुछ ना कुछ नया होना चाहिए, उसके ऊपर इन्वेस्टमेंट आता है. अगर आप एंटरप्रेन्योर बनने का सपना देख रहे हैं, आज ही से कुछ सोचिए. अगर एक एग्जिस्टिंग बिजनेस प्लान भी है, अगर उसमें आपने कुछ इनोवेशन डाला, इट विल बिकम अ पार्ट ऑफ योर स्टार्टअप एंड यू विल एंड अप गेटिंग सम रेवेन्यू. So continue your fight of becoming an entrepreneur, and there are lot of shows that are going to help you out. You are most welcome once again. मैं जब यहाँ पे आया हूँ तो अपने शो को तो जरूर प्रमोट कर ही लूँगा. That is Career Coach Shubhankar, right? So kindly watch it. आप इसको YouTube पर भी देख सकते हैं. Every Sunday night at 9 p.m. On Prime TV, right? So please, and yes, मेरे तरफ से एक ऑफर, स्पेशली एमिटी के माध्यम से जो यहाँ पे स्टार्टअप के लिए जो लोग आए थे, इफ यू वांट टू रीच आउट टू अस फॉर एनी सपोर्ट, वी आर गोइंग टू बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू सपोर्ट irrespective of the results and outcome over here, right? So once again, congratulations all of you. Thank you, Mr. Man, and I really expect that you will be making me a part of your such shows again and again. Thank you so much, Team Amity. Thank you so much, the teachers, the students who have organized it, and thank you so much, the young entrepreneurs. I hope I'm going to see some Mukesh Ambani and Anil Ambani and Ritesh Agarwal and all coming up from you. So you will be inscribing your own name up there. So I welcome you once again and thank you, thank you, thank you.
Share your experience of coming here and participating in the program. Who would like to speak? Others, kindly be ready.
A very good morning to one and all present here. We are the students from St. Anandram Jaipuria School, Shaheed Path. And I'll tell you our experience when we first came to know about this program from our teacher in charge, Mr. Mohit Goswami. We were in a frenzy. We didn't know what to do because we are from the science stream. We have no idea what commerce is. We were just like tan theta, cos theta, and we were just like that rattu wala thing. So we had no idea. So we actually had to go and talk to people. Now my subject, my fifth subject is psychology. So since like a long time, personally I've been experiencing, I've seen people at this age experience mental disturbance within themselves. I had ideas, but I didn't know what to execute them, and maybe my idea would have been an idea if not for this program. It actually gave me the needed boost, even though how stressful it was it actually gave me the boost to come and actually come up with something. This is not the final idea. We know we will innovate it as much as we can in the future. But just that spark, just that flame that was ignited, that yes, we do have the power to do something. And I would like to have a big round of applause for the Milkmen, the ad network. A big round of applause for the team. Every single idea was amazing, but I think everyone should learn how the ad network presented their ideas. So I learned a lot, and I learned from every single one. And हम थोड़ा next time commerce वाला दिमाग लगा के we'll build an idea. Thank you so much.
So our business idea, as Natasha said, was just 3 days old, and we literally had no idea what to do, how to do. And yesterday we were working from 6:30 in the evening till 1:30 at night, and we know that even if we don't win, it will be worth it.
Talking about my experience, I loved the line that ma'am you said, if you don't win, you don't lose, you learn. Ma'am, in my success, in talking about my career, I will definitely use this principle. And I learned a lot about the concept of paragraph and using it points. I learned a lot, and I would like to thank my partners. They involved me in their plan. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Anyone else? Come on, this is the time to come and speak.
Everyone, so I'll start with a simple quote that ideas belong to no one. They just belong to the person who expresses them best. So this was a platform where I got to know how to express the ideas I have. Because the importance of communication is what you learn here. If you're not able to express what you think, then that idea doesn't come out so quickly. So this platform was something where I got to know how to express it, what are the different perspectives people can have. So thank you so much, Team Amity. Thank you so much.
I just like to add on to that, as she said, we got to learn so many perspectives. When I saw the topics, I was like, I would do it this way. But what the other children did, it was completely different. So I really appreciate how so many people get to, thank you for, exhausting our questions for interjectors, otherwise, dange ho jate hain. But thank you so much for that. And I'm really glad for the topics that you guys chose, because they were very topics that you could not have one right answer, and topics that you had to think a lot. Because when we go to schools, there is debate topic, there's only one debate topic. Science, good or base. But I'm really glad you guys chose such topics which so many controversies can come from, and the way to put those controversies to a diplomatic manner. I think that was really a good challenge for us, and we learned a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes, I would like the audience to please focus here.
Hello everybody, I'm Crazy Sharon Vargas, and first of all I would like to thank Amity School and everybody who organized this. This is such a beautiful event. I appreciate all your efforts. And first of all, I would say that all the team members did really very well, and actually I got even inspired by, I have to just state one thing, okay? My team member even asked me to state it, and the thing is, it's not really important to be commerce wale students actually. I am actually from PCM, and my teammate is from PCM, and another teammate is from PCB. Okay, and they have taken IP also. So, dimag hai hamare paas. You don't have to be in a commerce or something like that. Everybody has an education in them. Okay? So just rock it, just follow your heart, just do it, and believe in yourselves, and your dream will come true. Thank you.
Yes, waiting for others to join quickly. I would request at least from every team, one person should come up and share their experience.
Anybody else on this side? Would you like to share your experience? Come on. You should go.
honestly wonderful. I'd like to thank everybody who was involved in the organizing committee to pull off such a good function. My committee, you can say, the thing I chose was the symposium, and I'm really glad and delighted that the judge panel that I got was extremely wonderful, and I really enjoyed my time here. I got to know about things I did not know before, and it was during the research that I did for this competition that I learned about why and when did our currency start forming. So, in my experience, this was actually very wonderful, and I really thank you. Thank you to every single person in the organizing committee for giving me such a wonderful experience. Thank you.
Alright, anybody else? We would appreciate if even the teacher in charge is. The teacher in charge is.
Good morning, everyone. So the good part was I felt happy in the morning. That was like still the student volunteers are not able to figure out that I'm a student or teacher in charge. So basically, what was my criteria to choose was to bring these kids from a space. So I am not against science or commerce or something. I studied science till class 10, 11, 12 with commerce, and I did my graduation and everything with arts. So I have done all the domains which I have worked in. So the thing was pull them out from their domain of science and PCB and think about something which we call commerce में होते हैं तो easy होता है और science में होते हैं difficult होता है. So कुछ भी नहीं है. Every subject has its own importance. And I'll tell you one thing. Go and study history from humanities. You'll understand what physics is and what history is. Like that is the difference. As a teacher, I would just like to share one thing from my end that I've been working with skill development, and I'm one of those person who's actually framing your design thinking syllabus. So maybe your school will bring in that syllabus soon. It is actually under the Ministry of Education, and you'll find my name on that book also. Now, what is innovation? Innovation is basically what you people did today, and again I congratulate you because I like your idea the most, and then definitely we're talking about the artworks which are not being promoted, and I tell you the real fact is I have been working with the people who are the village artists basically, right? And they have been working day and night to promote their business, and for each every hour they are only paid 7 rupees. And the same artwork is sold at very expensive outlets in our Pathanganj. We go there, we think twice to even look for their sample products, right? So great job. Before I leave, I'll just share one thing. Pretty proud to share that our 11 and 12 class students from last 2 years have already crossed 350 internships. So that is what skill development is, and proud to share again that out of those 350, already 12 are working with companies. One is already working for Adani Group, and you can see his illustration soon in the airport. So that is what I would aspire you people to look for. Right? So you can go for different domains, choosing your PCB, and then obviously choosing media as well. Thank you so much for joining.
After you all did this and everyone present here. So basically, I would like to thank to the MAT organizing committee, my judges and the teachers. Hats off to you. First of all, I thought that it would be the like the third, fourth, or not the first event. And when I got to know that it was the first event, I was like shocked because that coordination, that much skill, that much organization, I have never seen. So I love that. And now I would like to talk about that some of the school team mentioned also that being from the commerce, that if you want to have a startup, that it is not important to being from commerce stream of a PCM, PCB, because innovation never comes by looking at field. In Shark Tank also, like the search said that many of the teams comes, like the engineers, doctors, entrepreneurs, and from different fields they are coming and expressing their idea. So for being a successful startup, successful businessman, you don't require qualification. Innovation comes in your mind and you can execute it by from any field, anywhere. Thank you and hats off to MIT International School. I love your coordination and organization. Thank you.
We would like to call respected principal ma'am to facilitate our honorable judge.
My dear children, I want to say something. My experience, as rightly said by one of our teachers, when we were your age, we didn't know how to talk. We had no courage to stand up on the stage or address an audience like this. So, I think this is the biggest achievement that any child can have at this age. You can come up and speak your heart and express your ideas. That is the most important. And the people who are good communicators or who can communicate well, they can express their idea or their thing to the other person, are usually successful people wherever they go. Now I'll tell you, we were talking about this idea or entrepreneurship or how to start your own work. I'm telling you something which I heard from my children, my boys, when they were in their engineering colleges. They used to say that there was a group of 5 or 6 boys who used to sit in the canteen. They used to bunk classes because engineering was not their cup of tea. So they were the backbenchers, or they used to sit in the canteen and enjoy. And while they were sitting there, they used to talk amongst each other and think that now since we are not able to do this, what to do? Otherwise the parents have sent us here. What are we going to say to them after a year? This I'm talking, I think, 8 or 9 years back. So this is a real thing. Now there they started with this, and during that time there were no uniforms for colleges and universities. If you remember, uniforms were only for schools, and for college there was no uniform. And then they started with an idea that we'll start with this business, that we will offer the universities and colleges that you come to us for designs and we will provide. And today they are minting and earning money like anything by that simple small act. And the reason was, when they were asked to purchase the uniform for their particular college, they went to the shop and it was not available there. So I think the idea comes from a problem. Usually it is from a problem. So think of something which is not easily available, and that is creating a problem for you, and you have to find out a solution. Of course, every idea will not be successful, and every idea will take some time, and you have to do some changes during that process when you start something. So anyway, it was so nice listening to all my dear children, to our judges, and may we request our judge, please be here, sir. We want to honor you and thank you for your precious time.
Sir, everybody is ready? All the participants.
इसको कहते हैं फंसाना। सो मुझे पता है मुझे किसने फंसाया है, ये तनुजा मैम है। तो मुझसे कहा गया कि अब ये कहते हैं कि आपने जज किया है, आपको एक सजा दी जा रही है कि आप गाना सुनो, और आप लोग की ये सजा है कि आप सुनो। ठीक है, तो मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है, गलती हो तो माफ करिएगा, क्योंकि मैं जिस चैनल पर बैठता हूँ वहां पे मुझे चीखते चिल्लाते ज्यादा सुना जाता है। तो व्हाट एल्स यू एक्सपेक्ट मी टू डू ऑन रिपब्लिक टीवी और आज तक और एनडीटीवी? सो आई हैव बीन यू नो पॉलिटिकल एक्सपर्ट ऑन दैट। मैं टीवी चाणक्य का हिस्सा रहा हूँ, तो मैं चिल्लाता ही ज्यादा दिखता हूँ उस पर, जिन्होंने मुझे चैनल पर देखा होगा। हालांकि बच्चों, मैं पहले से कहता हूँ प्लीज अभी ये चैनल मत देखिएगा, ये अभी रिपब्लिक और आज तक देखने का समय नहीं है आप लोगों के लिए। सो एनीवेज, तो क्योंकि आशाएं थी ये थी, तो मैं कोशिश करता हूँ एक छोटा सा गाना आप लोगों के लिए प्रेजेंट करने के लिए। मैं आप लोगों को एक 2 लाइन में दे सकता हूँ तो मुझे अच्छा लगेगा। चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले, जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो, बस प्यार ही प्यार पले। एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ दूर नजर दौड़ाए आशा का, जहाँ दूर नजर दौड़ाए आशा का सवेरा आए, जहाँ रंग बिरंगे पंछी आशा का संदेशा लाए। I'm sorry, I forgotten the words. So it's all about आशा, जहाँ आशा के संदेशा है और जहाँ तक रहे उन आशा और उम्मीद के साथ आप लोग बढ़ते रहे। With that, I just close this song. Thank you for bearing with me.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful song. We hope you all had an eventful day, and it is now time to announce the winners for the competition Budding Quiz. Do we have all the participants here? Can we have a huge cheer? All right. We have the winners, and so someone has rightly said, winning doesn't always mean first. Winning means you're doing better than you've ever done before. With these words, allow me to call respected principal Mrs. Rachna Mishra, Mr. Shivankar Bhattacharya, and Shimul Basu Roy ma'am to please come on the stage and felicitate the winners for Budding Quiz. So we now have the winners at the 3rd position. Any guesses? No guesses? Slight guess? No. Alright. So for the 3rd position we have Prophet Ninjas, Jadoo Public School. Congratulations, Jadoo Public School.
second position, it is the host school, Amity International School, BKC. Since we are the host school, we are only acknowledging the participants. We have another school at the same position, Whiz Wizards, Canosa School. You have a grade
We are upgrading the prize for the best interjector first position to Prophet Ninjas, which is huge round of applause for all the winners, please.
Thank you so much, teachers. Thank you so much, principal ma'am.
Can we have all the winners on the stage? And then we
request
भाई बंद कर देती हूँ मैं
all the winners. Thank you so much.